In the world of basketball, there are few stories as captivating as that of Diego Reid, a legendary player, known for his incredible talent and unwavering dedication to the game. But behind the highlights and accolades lies a tale of triumph, a tale of a player who defied the odds and left an unbelievable mark on the sport. 2013 changed everything for Diego Reid. The Oklahoma City Thunder, reeling from the finals loss to the Miami Heat, took a chance on a young phenom. And Diego Reid did not disappoint. The Miami Heat celebration began on the court, where LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh were basking in the glory of their championship win. LeBron James, beaming with pride, fed off the roar of the crowd. This was his first NBA championship win, and he couldn't help but feel an overwhelming sense of validation after years of scrutiny and doubt about his decision to join the Heat. "This is what it's all about," he exclaimed, grinning from ear to ear. Nearby, Dwayne Wade was ecstatic, having won his second NBA championship. He was excited to see his teammates take in the moment. Wade had played a crucial role in the Heat's victory. His experience and leadership had been invaluable to the team. Chris Bosh, equally thrilled, celebrated his first championship win. He had worked tirelessly alongside James and Wade to form the Heat's formidable Big Three, and their hard work had finally paid off. On the same court, the Oklahoma City Thunder's players were somber. Kevin Durant, devastated by the loss, stood with his head down, shaking it in disappointment. Durant's frustration and disappointment were noticeable as he struggled to come to terms with the loss. Russell Westbrook stood with his hands on his head in frustration. He looked up at the scoreboard, wondering how it all slipped away. Westbrook had played an incredible series, but it hadn't been enough to secure the win for the Thunder. James Harden, meanwhile, stood off to the side, lost in thought. With his impending free agency looming, he was contemplating his next move. Harden's role in the Thunder's championship aspirations had been significant, but the loss left him questioning his future with the team.
We have breaking news here at Beyond the Arc Radio. Unable to work out an extension with James Harden, the Oklahoma City Thunder have traded the sixth man of the year to the Houston Rockets, breaking up the young core of the Western Conference champions. The Thunder acquired guards, Kevin Martin and Jeremy Lamb, 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick in the surprising deal that was completed Saturday night. Wednesday's deadline to extend Harden had been hanging over the Thunder from the moment they reported to training camp. But sources told Beyond the Arc Radio late Saturday the Rockets intended to sign the swingman to the max contract extension he was seeking before Wednesday's midnight deadline. This is an amazing turn of events. Let's hit the phone lines and see what the people have to say. Next caller.
Hello? Yeah, all I want to say is, if the Thunder want to replace James Harden, they need to be looking at Diego Reid. Those picks from Houston are going to put us in the right spot to get him in the draft. Watch. I'm telling you, man. We need Diego Reid, man. For real.
Enter Diego Reid, a 6'7" shooting guard from Chicago, Illinois. Alongside 2 of the league's brightest stars, Diego formed a trio that would shake the foundations of the NBA. The Thunder became a force to be reckoned with. Their offense a juggernaut that left opponents with no clue on how to stop them. But the road to greatness is never easy. The Thunder faced elite-level competition every step of the way. Diego's performances on their road to the top of the NBA would become the stuff of legend. Diego's fearlessness on the court is reminiscent of his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's not afraid to take on the best of the best, and he's proven it time and time again. In a nod to Michael Jordan, as well as his idol Kobe Bryant, Diego Reid pulled out a fadeaway shot that left fans and opponents alike in awe. This is a player who's not afraid to take on the challenge, and he's doing it with style. Diego's rookie season was shaping up to be one of the best statistical seasons to date. Averaging 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, he's putting up numbers comparable to some of the all-time greats. Comparisons to LeBron James's rookie season are inevitable, rightfully so. Diego Reid is a player who's got the potential to dominate the league for years to come. The Thunder drafted Diego Reid with high hopes, knowing that he was the player to replace James Harden. But what they didn't know is that they would be gaining an instant star. The Oklahoma City Thunder have dominated the regular season, finishing as the first seed in the playoffs. Diego Reid, the young phenom, is gearing up for his first run at an NBA championship. The last few practices have been on level 10. The Thunder have been vigorously training for one thing, a championship. And with Diego now a major piece of this title-contending team, sky's the limit for Oklahoma City. It's hard to believe it's been just 1 year since Diego Reid was playing college ball. Now, he's a key player on an NBA championship contender. The speed at which everything has happened is almost surreal. Diego's impressive resume speaks for itself. MVP of the Rising Stars game, dunk contest champion, and an All-Star appearance. The 2013 All-Star game will be remembered for one moment, one shot, that will be etched in the memories of basketball fans forever. Diego Reid had just made a game-winning shot at the buzzer over Dwayne Wade. The shot had to be looked at on replay, but there was no doubt about it. The ball was good, and Diego Reid had won the game for the West. Diego's celebration was one of pure joy, surrounded by some of the greatest players in the game. This was a moment he would cherish forever, a storybook moment in his career. This was just the beginning for Diego Reid. He would go on to have many more moments like this, moments that would define his career and cement his place as one of the greats.
The Thunder have been unstoppable in the playoffs, sweeping their first few opponents with ease. Diego has been a force to be reckoned with, playing some of the best basketball of his young career. The Thunder's next challenge is the Western Conference Finals, where they'll face off against a familiar foe, the Sacramento Kings, led by DeMarcus Cousins. The playoffs are a different beast, and Diego Reid is about to find out what it's like to play at the highest level. The Thunder would dig in their usual bag of tricks and make quick work of the Kings. Oklahoma City would get out to early leads in each of the 4 games and never look back, running away with the series on their way to the NBA Finals. The addition of Diego Reid has taken the Oklahoma City Thunder to new heights. The organization had legitimate questions of their future after losing James Harden, but in 1 year's time, they have retooled with Diego and secured another finals appearance. Diego is dominating the court and having his way with any defender in front of him. The Oklahoma City Thunder have an amazing amount of momentum going into the finals, and this is where Diego would cement his status as the king of the NBA. The stage was set for Game 6 of the NBA Finals, with the Oklahoma City Thunder looking to capture their first championship title since their last finals appearance. Diego was determined to lead his team to victory against the Miami Heat, led by LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. The Thunder came out with a fiery defensive intensity, forcing turnovers and sprinting down the court for fast break scores. Diego Reid was unstoppable, attacking the rim with a ferocity that left the Heat's defense reeling. He showcased every tool in his bag, from acrobatic layups to turnaround jump shots, and even posterizing dunks over LeBron James. As the game wore on, the Thunder's momentum grew, and their lead expanded. The Heat struggled to keep up with Diego's relentless offense, and their defense was unable to contain him. The Thunder's suffocating defense and potent offense proved too much for the Heat to handle. In the end, the Oklahoma City Thunder emerged victorious, capturing their first NBA championship title. Diego Reid's dominant performance cemented his legacy as one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
NBA champions.
Thank you one and all for joining us for tonight's game.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victor to end the...
This championship win marked the beginning of a dynasty, with the Thunder's Big Three poised to rule the NBA for years to come. The aftermath of the game saw Dwayne Wade looking dejected, but determined to regroup for next season. LeBron James, on the other hand, would make a shocking decision to leave the Heat and return to the Cleveland Cavaliers the following season. But for now, the Thunder were basking in the glory of their championship win, with Diego Reid standing tall as the NBA's newest superstar.